And as I met John, the second time I had the second out-of-body experience, or if you want to call it, I died a second time, if you want to say that. Well, I met John, the writer of Revelations, and he told me, he introduced himself as John, and I introduced myself as Jeremiah, and he said he already knew who I was. And I said, well, how did you know? He said, you know how this huge man you saw, you know how he see everybody? He said, this is how we see you on earth. And after that, I came back into my body. I used to start worshiping. If you saw my second documentary, you would see how I would worship. Well, I used to do that in my 20s. I don't do that like I did later on. It's been years since I've done it. And it kind of make me wonder about the things that I'm doing within my life. Well, before I even had those out-of-body experiences, I remember seeing Michael came to my bed one day, should I say one night, and I was kind of like in tears, ready to cry and stuff like that. And it's like he put his hand on mine and he said, don't worry about this, brother. I'm going to take care of you. You will not go to sleep. Do not worry. He said, no man, no spirit will come until they come through me. They'll have to come through me. And so I rested. The second time Michael came, I had kidney stones that I passed. Drinking a lot of Coke and not enough water. Well, one day he came and he healed me. And I had looked at him and I had asked him why he has come. He said, because I needed help. And it's like he put his hands on my lower chest where my kidneys are, and he looked up in heaven, and it's like later on, it was cured. I was feeling better. And I started seeing spirits as a teenager years ago, which frightened me. Kind of frightened me and stuff. And I started hearing voices in different rooms, which I found out later was these demons. I even had a chance to meet this beast. I had a chance to talk to him. But what it was is, I was taking care of my grandmother and a cousin of mine, who I call my great uncle. Well, my grandmother, Anastasia Semien, which you'll find out in my autobiography, and Horace Guillory, who is a cousin of mine, but we call him kind of like my great uncle. But what happened is that I was very pissed off, very angry, stuff like that. And I was going to see Horace Guillory, and it was